you beat the Steiner brothers for your first tag team championship reign, what was it like working with the Steiners? Because I know you had a lot of matches with them.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we did also our first match here at the Montreal Forum against them, and they were real cooperative. You know, they really wanted to have good matches, but they didn't really want to get pinned. That was the main thing, though.
Is that why the Quebec province rules?
Well, yeah, yeah. Then they kind of got out of the WWF because they didn't want to get pinned by us, you know, because we were supposed to pin them, you know, and they refused that, and that kind of gave them heat with the office.
What was that incident there that you told me about before, where Jacques threw an apple at Scott and it just hit a pole right in front of Scott's head and exploded?
That was during a tour in Germany where Doink and Dink were there, and Rick and Scott they taped up Dink around a pole in the dressing room, and just making fun of him because he was, hey guys, you know, and couldn't get out of there because he was taped with duct tape, you know. And then they start throwing like some sandwiches and fruits, and you know, we had a buffet like in the room, so start throwing all kinds of things of the buffet, you know, at him, and yeah, all the boys were laughing at this, you know, because it was pretty funny. But in the meantime, it's a human being there, and Jacques just got at one point he thought it was enough, so he told the guy to stop it, you know, the Steiners, the guy stop it, you know, and Rick said, yeah, what you gonna do, you know? So he picked up an apple and threw it as fast and hard as he could. I wish that Rick didn't receive it in the forehead or in the face, because he was gonna be hurt, you know. And the pole where Dink was taped up was about that wide, and the apple and his head was behind somehow, somewhere. And anyways, the apple just crashed on the pole, and it was silent for a while, you know, like tension, you know, ooh, something's gonna happen. So, and we're working against the Steiner right after that, you know. The match has not been done yet, you know, so we're going up in the ring, so we're like, the adrenaline is there for the four of us, because you give your body to the other guy, and you just had a big argument and almost threw an apple in the forehead of someone and almost fucking knocked him out. And now you're working with him, and you give him your whole body. The guy can break you an arm or a shoulder,
they're both
or anything,
NCAA wrestlers,
yeah, whatever, yeah. So I was on the apron. I let them start. Rick and Jacques was just waiting for the rumble to explode and just getting to jump into the action and fight for real, you know. But I guess Jacques was respected pretty much.
Was that pretty much the only problem you had with him, and it was cool after that?
No, we had another problem with the Steiners and Ludwig Borga one time. Just after we got the straps, the tag team championship, tag team belts, we came to TV tapings, and someone came up to us, can't remember who it was. Hey guys, your Cadillac had 4 flat tires. So someone had done our tires. So they were saying maybe it's the Steiners. They had big ribbers back then. Perfect was one of them. It was good to steer shit, you know, Kurt.
Yeah, he caused the whole announcement there.
Yeah.
Supposedly. We've had other people tell us that Kurt just took the heat for it, and it was actually dynamite. So
yeah.
There's no one really knows, because Kurt's passed away.
Yeah,
that's
it. But I can tell that Kurt was, like when he was the first one to know that we were getting the titles. Like, oh, guys, got a big scoop for you. So you'll be the next tag team champion. So Kurt came up to us at the restaurant and told us so. And he was like, you know, making a little bit of sauce on it, make it like a big deal. And So like, oh, we see who's got the push here, things like that. A little bit like, anyways, the 4 tires, it ended up, at the end, it went from being the Steiners to being Ludwig Borga. And Jacques told Borga, come outside, we gotta talk. And he asked Borga, did you slice the fucking tire? And I was just beside Jacques just in case something happened. I was there outside, and Borga said, no, I didn't. So if he did, he didn't back up his
So basically what happened, someone sliced your tires.
The 4
and there was rumors that...
It was the Steiners, and then it went from the Steiners to being Ludwig Borga. And confronted Borga, and he said it wasn't him, and so we can really...
Borga wasn't known as a guy that would have done something like that, though, is he?
Well, he was like a Nazi. He was like, didn't like the blacks, didn't like...
so he may not have liked French people.
Yeah, maybe so. And plus, he was a good friend of Polo.
Oh, of course. And I just have to ask this, because I'm fighting Rick Steiner coming up here on November 5th in Hawkesbury. What's your advice for me to prepare for that match coming up against Rick?
For having matches, I've had some of my best matches with Rick and Scott. I respect their work a lot. I was a big fan of them when they were in WCW, a big fan of Scott with freaking Steiner. I took it so many times. I think I made the Steiners look really good. Like I took all kind of their things. I took with Rick, you go up to the top rope, you go for a double axe, he grabs you, he gives you that belly-to-belly side suplex. I mean, they're great to work with. They're great workers.